We've made it. It's finally time, and it's so hard to say goodbye sometimes. But it's not really goodbye, but a see you next time, whenever that might be. DonBros has reached its conclusion. How did they end up wrapping things up? Stealthy Noe cameo! He just had to do it. Out here giving Haruka the award for Best Female Lead of 2023, for her best-selling manga based on the real-life events of the DonBros. So to celebrate, everyone is here! Except Taro. This all started a while back, as Taro has been having memory issues as of late. Can't even remember the first episode of the show. So, he goes on a trip visiting everyone he's bonded with to see if they regret anything about joining the DonBros. Haruka's up first, and of course, she does not, and will tell the story of DonBros through manga. She's out of her slump and completely optimistic. Shinichi doesn't regret it either, having that Slick Fives reference in while at it. Tsubasa on the other side of the map gets completely dumped by Natsumi, since the life he's leading, being on the run, just doesn't suit her. She's not about it. So, is Tsubasa regretting being a DonBro? No, because even though he's lost love, he will fight for those who have it. And here's Murasame to be relevant, because Sonogo gets in on a vanity fight with Unveiled Sonona, jacking them powers and getting that pole game on max thrust. Then we have Sonoroku busting the wrong can, because Sonoya takes that man's mace and busts his can to oblivion. Speaking of busting, Sunoshi's got a load for the bride and groom ahead of the honeymoon. But the Noto duo show up to flex that aura, just for him to bitch out. And here's where Murasame comes in. Back at the journey of Taro, he's off at Tsuyoshi's, still packing things up. He's trying to have a fresh start, but of course, when it comes to the DonBros, he likes that it works to help his own head. Because when you're as crazy as him, letting loose on some Hitotsuki is completely appropriate headspace. With everyone worried about Taro, they ask the one guy with all the answers, but rarely gives it to them. Black Kaito. It looks like Taro's memories are resetting. It's, as I mentioned 2 episodes ago, it appears that having had everyone join his side and complete their journey, it's now his time to leave. Start fresh. He's earned his rest. Sharing a meal with Jin face to face, they finally have the father-son interaction. But at the cost of Taro forgetting him as well. With so few memories intact, Sonoi is the only one he can turn to help with his proper interactions. Meanwhile... What in the name of commentary? What the hell? The hell was that? You wanna run that back one more time? Oh my god. Space Fives, you're back. Yeah, that's weird. I was about to explode into a lot of water. Yeah, you're kind of stepping on yourself there. But look, we're on the final episode of DonBros. It's the last episode, but why am I here? Oh yeah, Shinoni, she's not dead. Oh, what? Oh my god. I'm nearly out of lotion. Nah. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is, then. Let's do this the right way. Well, actually, the water's all gone. Did you forget who I am? Ha ha ha! Yes! Let's do this the right way. Meanwhile, Sononi... Oh. Also, she's hooked up with Tsubasa. That's it. Nah. You can have that. Send me back. Take me back. Now, heading my ship. Well then, where was I? Oh yes, and Sonoza are out for a walk when Sonoshi busts on through, only for Sonoya to split him in two. Back at the goodbye train, Taro enjoys a meal with strangers, as Sonoe walks him through the basics on everyone, until Taro forgets him as well. Nothing left to do but enjoy a meal, like Taro always told him. Until an arrow from Sononi appears, as she and Sonoza are getting backhanded and manhandled. Sonoe is not about to let these two ruin his man's final moments with his friends, so it's time to wait. I question nothing. So, with Taro gone, Jiro leads the dragon fight. Oh wait, we're just the DonBros. Okay, he leads them once more. Taking the fight directly to the new Noto, the synergy and the combination of moves is great. Even Don Murasame gets to join in on the fight, because Mother said so. Why? Don't worry about it. You'll get these answers when Inoue feels like it. But these Noto are way too OP for no explainable reason, so where's Taro when you need him? Reading Haruka's manga, or rather, looking at it because it's got no words. But he joins in the fray because, of course, since he forgot who everyone was, he's gotta make them have a roll call. And everyone is in this, except Minoru, but that's okay. Because all Taro needs is that stroke game on peak velocity and explosively defeats the two Noto, saying goodbye in the process. In the aftermath, Tsubasa and Sononi are forever on the run, now sharing a joint bounty. Natsumi seeks Tsuyoshi so that they can continue their dream. Shinichi does haiku. And Haruka reveals that the manga of the DonBros is a story based on reality. Her reality. No one gonna question that there's two people with a big bounty on their head? Oh, whatever. With our closing shot being someone delivering a package to Haruka's home. As the emotions swell up, it's revealed to us that it is Taro, continuing to make connections. That's good. That is damn good. We are left with a bittersweet ending as expected, but the way they tackled it was done so tastefully. DonBrothers as a show does have a lot of flaws. I'll go ahead and admit that. There are story pieces that lack information, resolution, and proper explanation. What DonBrothers excels at is being a better Revice than Revice. But in all seriousness, this is not a show that exists to tell a linear story. It's a show about growth, change, and becoming a better person regardless of how the world sees you. And that at the end of the day, though you may lose those people that are close to you, you can never forget the bonds made along the way. I don't say this often, but this show is a masterpiece in character development and storytelling. What scared folks off initially from a concept standpoint tossed outside the series conventions and spat in the face of naysayers. And it also bucked the downward trend the series was spiraling through. This show became the breath of fresh air needed in this franchise, and I've grown attached to every character. Yes, even Shinichi, because they were all handled so well and with taste. The vibe you get from this cast, both on screen and in their supplementary material shared on social media, just screamed that they loved every moment of this year. Nothing seemed faked or forced, and you love to see it. To say that I didn't get emotional watching this episode is a bit of an understatement, since even rewatching it, I got more emotional than the first time. And there's supposedly a director's cut of this episode that's going to be released as well. Inoue is definitely doing the Lord's work on this. This episode stuck the landing and has cemented this series as my favorite Sentai entry to date. This show never had any lows. It was all highs. So high sometimes that it's illegal in most states. So with that said, I kinda have to go ahead and give this show its proper rating. Both this episode and this series as a whole is getting the Sononi S++++. Maximum brain rot for those who don't understand and exponential enlightenment for those who do. It's how this series is. For those who don't dissect it and just take the show out of context, your mileage will definitely vary. But those of you who took the time out to really pay attention, you've now transcended. I thank you all for another year and another show for the books. So with that, let's take a quick look back at some of the moments from this past year in reviews. CG Clipping Sentai, DonBrothers. Black Kaito! I gotta go run to the store real fast. This scene pretty much plays out like a Pokemon battle.
Oh, Shark Boy, deepest lore.
Avataro!
Meanwhile, what, Natsumi? Okay guys, we're gonna count some Sonomis.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
What? Whoa. Never mind. Y'all, this scene is great. I'm just out here getting the lotion ready for y'all. Boy, let's take a moment to appreciate some Taro shenanigans. Now back to Evil Jiro.
Start up.
Oh, we getting in that mouth. Kaito gets to changing to Zenkaiser MD, getting off to her own fruit and just busting. Absolutely busted! Sliding out into the stratosphere. It's a lizard. Yoshi, when you get that gun? Dying Sononi. I can't take this anymore! There's honestly so much more that I want to say about this show, but I just can't cram it into a single review. So, the party does not end here. Join me on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for this week's special Tokutonic Shift, the DonBrothers focused one, where we will probably have a very lengthy chat, per the usual, about this show as a whole and nothing but this show. So I hope to see you there, and if not, then maybe some other time. So, in closing, what did you think about DonBros as a whole? This series, where does it stand in your personal ratings? So, that's it from me. Until next time, bye.